Yeah, welcome back to my channel, Dr. Koya Ebasi. The third reason why people going into debt is that a lot of people are living a false life. They live a life that is not truly themselves. They live a life trying to impress others that they are rich. So like for example, you look at somebody who may go and met a beautiful lady outside, and maybe his salary is 100,000, and is now taking the lady to the best hotels in town, giving her all the lunch, taking her for shopping, and forgetting that his salary is just 100,000. If you are living such a life, you are living a fake life. You are not true to yourself. You are not sincere to yourself. And when people live that kind of a false lifestyle, they will run into debt. They are ready to borrow money just to impress that lady that they are rich, to tell the lady that they are rich. If the lady is even reasonable, you will know whether you are rich or you are not rich. You don't need to prove a point that you are rich. If you are rich, people will know. So that false lifestyle is one other reason that makes a lot of people to run into debt, just like nations too, especially Nigeria. We claim big, we are the giant of Africa. When we want to go for conferences, we shatter plate. When we want to go for discussions, we discuss as if we are the richest country in Africa. But in reality, we are not, because we are still living that kind of false life. We are not really ourselves. And when somebody is living that kind of a false life, when a nation is living that kind of a false life, trying to impress the world that they are rich, meanwhile you are a poor person, you will always find yourself indebted. You will run into debts. So instead of a problem that you need to make a phone call or make proper negotiations, you will rather go for loans. And most of these loans, most of the times, are poorly negotiated because you are borrowing under compulsion. You are not really yourself. So they give you the terms and the conditions of the loan. And sometimes some of these conditions are very difficult conditions to meet. And since you are desperate for that money, you will not bother to negotiate well. It's like somebody, you want to go and buy something, and because you are going there to buy on credit, the person that is selling the product to you knows that you are desperate, you are coming there to buy on credit. So instead of selling you at the normal price, he will add his price because he doesn't even know when you are coming to pay. So that in that way, you are accumulating a lot of money that you are supposed to use for other things. You will now use it to pay either the interest or the extra charges that are coming with those loans. So that is why it is good for you to be yourself and learn how to negotiate properly whenever you come into a situation where you want to buy, and pay cash, if possible, so that you will not accumulate unnecessary debt. When you go to borrow money outside, you will understand the interest rates are not reasonable interest rates. Some of them are 30%, 50%. And as an individual, a salary earner, or maybe you are just doing one petty business and you go to borrow those kind of money, you will borrow and then you will pay and pay and pay until it will be very